Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Hexath'locke Season 5. Today, like I said last week, we are going to be taking on the gym here in Castelia City. We ended up spending most of last episode on the Battle City, or the Battle Company. Battle City is what I called the episode. But I ended up spending most of the time in the Battle Company. I wanted to get that in, and I didn't realize it was going to take the whole episode. I want to go inside. There we go. It took me a second. I was like, I would really like to get in this gym here. And Sharon pops out. Hey, Tortimer, I just challenged the gym leader, Berg. He's a seasoned gym leader. He made me work for that gym badge. But for me, bug-type Pokemon aren't much of a challenge. Yeah, that's true. This is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to keep winning like this against all of you Notice Region gym leaders. Then I'll head for the Pokemon League and outperform the champion. If I do that, everyone will admit what a strong trainer I am. Wow, self-esteem issues. That will make me feel truly alive. Yeah, if you're basing your daily happiness and well-being on the opinion of others, you're gonna have a bad day. All right, aha! You're the one who fought the Team Plasma in the Pimple Forest. Did I have a voice for Berg? If I remember, your name is Tortimer. No, because I sped through like everything that he said. I did the plot speed up things. And we're just gonna get it. There we go. So that was sped up, and we're supposed to go to a pier or something. Maybe I should have read that. Uh-oh. They all headed this way, and it sounded important. Well, there's so many piers. Let's check this one. Maybe they're here. Hey, Berg? Sharon? Berg? No? No? Okay. Let's check the next one. See, the one downside to not reading the dialogue when it just goes on and on and on and on. Another downside of them making me wander this stupid city for no other reason than sightseeing, I guess. They want to be like, hey, there's no other reason for you to go on the pier, so we're going to force you to do it now. Oh, come on. There we go. We found them. Look at that. Third time's the charm. Come on, this way. Team Plasma, they took this young lady's Pokemon. Tortimer, is there anything we can do, my Muna? Team Plasma took it. I heard this lady scream and ran after the thief as fast as I could. But this city is so big and so crowded, I'm afraid I lost them. Iris, you did everything you could. But that's so bad. Taking people's Pokemon is really bad. Because it's really nice when people and Pokemon are together. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. The whole touchy-feely crap. I just want to battle. I want to pit them against each other in life or death matches. And all right. So really conveniently, Team Plasma just happens to pop in on our little gathering here. When we had previously just did, we had no idea how to find them or where to go. So that's extremely convenient. But before we get into the gym battle, we are going to have to quickly save almost said Team Bianca. I'm pretty sure they're right across the street from the gym, so we're just going to head that way. We'll check that out, and hopefully that's accurate. Yeah, here's Berg. That way, we're heading towards the gym. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, shall we? More Forest City exploration. There we go. All right, here they are, finally. So much plot in this game. All right. No one's here, not a soul. No other Team Plasma members, nor any of the 7 sages are inside. If you think I'm lying, why don't we have a little battle and find out? Yeah, okay, well, let's do that then. All right, yeah, fine. We'll beat you and your purloin to death. That'll be perfect. All right, let's do it. All right, battle commence. So this guy's got 2 Pokemon, which is a step above the average grunt, I feel like. But as you guys may be able to tell over on the sidebar, we have our new team member from last episode. No, not last episode. Episode before. Yeah, it was the Pinwheel Forest episode. We've got Ernie with us. I figured since we're going into the Bug Gym, obviously I know fighting's not super effective against Bug or anything, but it does, I think, resist Bug. And I decided to replace him, as you can tell in the site. Well, it's not on the side, but the video frame, it's underneath the you guys know where it is. Anyway, where the team is shown there, Dantes is hanging out in the box with Lupus and Spooks. So the 3 of them are hanging out, having a good time while we do the Bug Gym, just because it'll be super effective against Dantes. So I figured, why not? We'll bring in Ernie. Sandile. Yeah, we'll stay in on Sandile. So yeah, Ernie's here, and you may also be able to tell in the sidebar, which we'll take a look at him here in a second, I would guess. We're not going to do it in this battle just because we're just about done with it, but I was grinding everybody. I wanted to get everybody up to level 21, which wasn't too hard. It was pretty much just Timon and Ernie at that point. Timon had managed to not get as many levels or whatever we were doing last time, so I had to get him up a couple of levels, and turns out at level 20, Pat Rats evolve into Watchhogs, so that worked out real nicely. So sorry you guys didn't get to see that evolution. We'll try and get other ones in here, but I don't want to waste your time with grinding and stuff. So yeah, Timon evolved, so that's exciting. We'll if we have another battle here, we'll get him out. Otherwise, we'll bring him out in the gym and just kind of get that rolling. I'm sure well, no, because I think we pop in here and then Gestus or one of the sages is just like, here's your Pokemon. Totally worthless side plot for absolutely no reason. But Team Plasma's inside, still maybe as well. I'm going in. That's yeah. Okay, come on, Bianca, you two. Woo wee! You two, come on, run, Tortimer! Pokemon got stolen!
Plot, 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 exposition, plot, 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 conflicting statements, plot, 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 we're good guys, no, we're the bad guys, plot, 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 Pokemon returned, plot, 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 exposition, dialogue, 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 plot, 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 exposition, plot, 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 Pokemon, Pokemon, plot, 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 dialogue, dialogue, exposition, plot, zigzag, plot, plot, plot.
Alright guys, there we go. Oh man, and I only got to speed through the last couple seconds of that, but this game is talky, that is for sure. Alright, so let's quickly, briefly, speed through, and we're gonna go, oh, we're not speeding through anything, we're gonna go heal real quick, and then we'll take on the gym, which should be perfect. That'll get us all done with Castelia City, and then next episode we'll be able to continue on the northern routes and or whatever direction it goes. This region's odd. It's a big circle. Probably northwest, I guess, is the direction we'll be heading next time or something. I don't know. But we'll be doing that and continuing on with this challenge after that point. But yeah, take your seconds for. Alrighty, thank you for your waiting. Restore your Pokemon to full health. Yes. Alright, fantastic. Let's do it. Fantastic, fantastic. Pokemon X. Alright, here we go. And we'll jump in here. Perfect. Alright. This is a big city. Alright, so we're heading into this gym. Let's get our team rearranged. Well, no, we'll leave Timon up for now. Actually, this is perfect. All right, so Zod and Gimli will probably be our main ones. We can use Timon as needed. Toadette, I know none of this actually matters. I'm going to switch her to the bottom just so I'm not tempted to bring her in. Shouldn't you give me water or something? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Trying not to stop me and give it to me. I will have my free water. Because I forgot to buy new healing items, so yay! But yeah, so this gym's kind of disgusting. We're in a little bit of a sticky situation here, huh? Episode name, get it? Ah! It's disgusting, really. In real life, I mean, like, this is, you gotta push your way through a curtain of honey to get into the, I don't get it. It's disgusting. I think he does. Yeah, in Black and White 2, he does redesign his gym. It's got more cocoons or something, as opposed to just disgusting honey everywhere sort of deal. But yeah, it's odd. But yeah, so Timon evolved. He's a majestic Watchog now. Let's get the Hypnosis up. He also learned Confuse Ray, which is going to be useful. Those kind of statusy things are never hurt to have those on board. There we go. It wouldn't hurt us to have a wide lens or whichever ones boosts accuracy. Well, I guess, is that a choice specs? Specs? Yeah, I know it's choice specs. Is there another item that boosts accuracy, or is it just the choice specs? I wouldn't really want a choice specs on Timon just because of with his status stuff. I wanted to also be able to attack without me having to do all the switching stuff. Those end up being way more useful in like competitive stuff. When you don't really care if your Pokemon die, when you're just like, oh yeah, switching in and out all the time, people taking hits, etc., etc. I don't find that in Nuzlocke they're super useful to me. Alright, so Timon went. Let's bring in Gimli, because I do want him to... If somebody's getting to level 22, I'd rather it be Gimli at this rate, because he's going to be taking on the Venipedes and the Scolopedes and the Whirlipedes and all the Pedes. Because he's really the best one for it. I've got Zod with Flame Charge for the Sawaddle... No, I was gonna say Spupa, but that's another one. That's Gen 6's bug. What is Sawaddle's evolution's name? I know Levaney. What's between Sawaddle and Levaney? I don't know. I'm sure we'll see one in the gym here at some point. All right, let's Beautiful. Oh, and we got more clowns. All right, on that note, have a battle to something. And he comes in, he's got 2 Harlequin. Alright, Timon's gonna come in. I am gonna switch in. Let's see. Let's switch in Zod to get. Just to test the waters here. I want to ensure that that Zod's able to handle these pretty well. I'm sure he can, but I want to see how well he can handle them. A level 20 Sawaddle. Let's see how... Okay, yeah, it's going to one-shot. I figured with the 4 times effective on a baby bug Pokemon, probably going to do it, but I wanted to be sure. Alright, so yeah, we're probably pretty well set. Timon was learned super fast. Ah, see, this is crap. Because he still got cut, and I was like, oh, if I learn a good normal move, this is going to be awkward, because I'm not going to want to get rid of Crunch. We're going to have to keep old moves at this point, because I like the status moves I've got right now. And Super Fang's not, like, real great. I need to find the move deleter before he starts wanting to learn Hyper Fang or something, though, because, that could be annoying. Dwebble. Yeah, alright, we'll get some variety going in here. We'll get Kensei out. I forgot there are other bug types in this. I was thinking pretty much Venipedes and Sawaddles. I forgot about Dwebbles, which is weird, because, you guys watched, one of the earlier episodes that said Dwebble was one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation. Which he is. I love Dwebble. Dwebble's great. For that reason, sturdy. If we threw a berry juice on him and some shell smashing nonsense, he'd be fantastic. All right, fantastic. All right, let's tackle here. We'll get rid of the Dwebble, and then we'll move on. Get through the rest of this crazy gym place thing here, and all right, let's pushing buttons. But yeah, so I wanted to just not remind you guys, but bring you guys into a level of awareness about. I recently ended one of my series here on the channel, the Decimon Pixelmon series. Was a series I've been having for running since last fall. We had 30 plus episodes on it, and the server ended up shutting down here recently, but I did end up uploading a final episode, and I think you guys would enjoy it, even if you haven't really been following the Pixelmon series. Essentially what Pixelmon is, I guess if you guys are not aware, is it's a Minecraft mod. It's Minecraft, but it's modded to what am I doing? It's modded so that it's Pokemon. Essentially, it's essentially the closest thing we'll probably ever get to a Pokemon MMO. Yeah, okay, we gotta go this way. It's Minecraft, but there's Pokemon in the overworld. You catch, you train, all these things. It's essentially Pokemon. You just play it within the confines of the Minecraft engine, essentially. And so I recently ended my series on there. I was doing a series on a server with a bunch of other people, and even if you guys haven't watched any of the rest of the series, ooh, my voice kind of cracked there. Breaking up about it. Even if you haven't watched any of the rest of the series, it would be something that I think you guys would enjoy. It's largely just battles. We don't really do a whole lot else in that episode. If you guys aren't familiar, oh, wow, all right, you right. 1 second. If you guys aren't familiar, we built a gym on the server. We trained up a bunch of really great Pokemon. We're undefeated on the server going into this episode. And we had a bunch of people take on our gym. We took on a couple other gyms. So, man, even that did a ton of damage to Zod, who resists it. That's ridiculous. Swaddle's out of control. But yeah, so if you haven't watched that episode, went out last Wednesday. It is the finale of that series. I am going to continue doing Pixelmon just because I love Pokemon and Minecraft together. It's such a great melding. And like I said, I've always wanted like a Pokemon MMO, and really this is the closest thing we'll ever get, I think, probably. So, so yeah, that's been a lot of fun. It was a great series. I think it really ended up very nicely. It was a really nice last episode, so even if you guys didn't watch the rest of the series, I'd recommend just giving it a look because I think you guys will really, really enjoy it. There we go. But yeah, so check that out. You know, it came out last Wednesday, so I think it was episode, I don't know, 32 or something maybe. So just go look. It's a couple days back. I'm not. If you guys may have noticed, I'm taking a break from Showdowns. Most of my Showdown stuff for a minute. Through until April. March is going to be kind of crazy for me, just in general, and with the whole Lenten season thing. Generally, you'll hear people giving up chocolate or you know whatever, giving up Facebook, lots of this kind of stuff. I decided I needed to take a little break from some of my YouTube stuff, and I didn't want to give up main series stuff. I was going to give up YouTube entirely, but in the end, like I can't. It goes against the spirit of the whole point of the thing, but I really just couldn't afford to, like, not afford in terms of money, but like with the Hexath'locke and stuff, like I have these things kind of laid out ahead of time. Like I've known since I started the Hexath'locke, you know, when it was going to end, and it's going to end, you know, at the end of this year. We're going to start up season 6 in the fall, and we'll end it, you know, before the end of this year. So, yeah, I just kind of had all that laid out, and I didn't want to like leave you guys hanging. I figured with Showdown stuff, if I don't do Showdown stuff as much, I am continuing to do the sub-day challenges, which has been a little light the last couple of weeks. So make sure you guys are checking out yesterday's episode. Let's see, so I'll bring Zod in. Make sure you check out yesterday's episode of the Sub-Day Challenge. We did the Chinese New Year Challenge, where we used only animals, members of the Zodiac, so that was pretty cool. We had a couple of submissions for that. But yeah, make sure to check that out and enjoy. There is a new challenge that's out for this week, so watch that episode and find out what it is, and participate. The Sub-Day Challenge was suggested by you guys, and you guys are the ones who got to provide the content for it. So I appreciate your guys' continued support there. So make sure to check that out as well. Lots of homework for you guys today. But yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of less stuff on the channel through April. March, I'm pretty much like, so I'm going to be going on a mission trip at the, let's see, it's the 7th through the 15th. So I'm going to need some time in my schedule to kind of, one, I won't be recording it all that week because I will be gone, and then two, I just needed to have fewer things on my plate so that as I'm like trying to record ahead of time for things, I actually have the ability to do some of that. And if I'm constantly like, if I have something every day, and really Showdown stuff has become more of like a drag than even like the Hexath'locke and stuff, because Hexath'locke I can sit down and in 20 to 30 minutes I've got that episode recorded and cranked out and everything. Showdown is sometimes so difficult to get things going on, like you constantly have people forfeiting or whatever. It's just, it takes so much longer to, so much longer to get things done on there these days, that it used to be like my quick easy series, and now it's like, oh man, I have to go record Hexath'locke, or not Hexath'locke, Showdown. So we're taking a bit of a break. I'm just getting kind of burnt out. You guys seem to be getting kind of burnt out. The views are dropping a bit. And so yeah, we're taking a break. It's gonna be fine. But just so you guys are fully aware, I mentioned it in last week's Sub-Day Challenge. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of break. I'm gonna try and be recording things ahead of time so that when I'm out of town, you guys still have stuff to. Yeah, I figured that Hyper Potion was coming. You guys still have stuff to entertain you, but yeah, some of my auxiliary stuff like the Showdown is gonna be going away just probably till at least April, and then I'll reevaluate what I want to add back in, and things like that. So, yeah. All right, later, Berg. Let's send Levaney. Yeah, we gotta switch for Levaney. Bring Zod in for that. But yeah, so Hexath'locke's gonna continue on, cause yeah, so I'm like I said, I'm on a mission trip for a week, and then my wife has 2 weeks of spring break after that. She's a teacher, so just the way their schedule is laid out here, they've got 2 weeks off for spring break. and so she'll be home or around. I think she's gonna go visit her sister at some point, but like with, she had a ton of snow days these last couple weeks. It's been hard for me to get stuff together, but generally, like, you guys know me, I'm a coward. I tuck into a shell. No, I mean, she, I generally don't record when she's around, just because, I don't know, it's awkward for me. If anybody was around, like when I started Pokemon X, I started that run, both of my brothers were staying at my apartment for the weekend, because me and Klungar both had gotten the game, and then my younger brother also lives in town, and he wanted to come hang out with us because Klungar was going to be staying with me because he's from out of town. Anyway, so we were hanging around, even just doing that. I mean, they're both, you know, fully aware of what I do and are you know, people who play video games and all this other stuff. I mean, they understand, and it was still awkward doing it in front of them. So, I don't know, it's just a me thing, I think. But, yeah, so when she's around, she's not a big gamer person anyway. She doesn't really get a lot of this kind of stuff. Pursuit. I don't think I have a whole lot of worthless stuff at the moment now. So it's especially awkward because she just doesn't get gaming, but, no, we're gonna keep all moves. But yeah, so, yes, good lord, yes, stop learning Pursuit, thank you. But yeah, so there's potentially like 3 weeks there where I'm not gonna really be able to record things. Dwebble. I will bring in Kensei. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make sure to get everything recorded ahead of time. But I guess this week, this goes up, it's gonna be like the last week that I'm kind of having a chance to record things. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna hopefully get all this stuff crammed in. Hopefully I can get all the enough grinding done for the Hexath'locke to continue through the game at that kind of fast of a pace. Because normally I don't normally record in bulk a lot. Normally it's like, I record the episode I need, and then I move on to whatever other series I gotta record, and then by the time I circle back around, it's been a week or whatever, and things like that. So generally I don't do a whole lot of recording ahead of time, but we're gonna give it a shot. So yeah, hopefully that works out. But yeah, there should be content out for you guys while I'm out, but it probably won't be like a lot of things. If like you guys are giving input on stuff, you won't see it take effect immediately like you might normally do. But anyway, so whatever all of that was, real quick before we go, we finally got our gym badge from Berg. That's fantastic. Let's take a quick look at it here. We got our 3rd gym badge from Unova, so we are just about halfway there. And yes, so very exciting. We got through this sticky situation, and we're gonna head on out. Well, next time we'll leave Castelia City if I can figure out how to get out of the gym. But for you guys, I want to know, what is your favorite bug-type Pokemon? You guys have continued to be really good with the questions of the day, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, since we're in the bug gym, I'd love to know what your favorite bug-type Pokemon is, whether it's this generation or any other generation. Just what is your favorite bug-type Pokemon? And if you want to give me a family or something, you can do that too. I sense some plot coming on. Give me a favor, let's have a Pokemon battle. Iris has trained me and I've become a little stronger. I should be able to protect you on my own. Let's meet in Route 4. Alright, so that nice segue into next week. We are going to meet Bianca on Route 4 next week and do our rival battle, and then we'll continue on north from there, or whatever direction the routes above the city go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to let me know what your favorite bug-type Pokemon is after we just earned Berg's bug badge. They're so creative. Or is this one the bug? No, which... Hold on. Is this one the bug badge? Insect badge. Alright. They didn't even go for the alliteration there. That's even more disappointing. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.